wait, the show is starting.
Got the snacks. Okay, let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of LanzCraft. In the last episode we built this monstrosity, and during the in-between episodes I have been in fact working on this, and this is majority of the exterior done. In fact, let's just say it's all done because look at it. It is literally 99% complete, unlike a few stuff, for example, that and then something down there. But in between episodes, I have been working on this, and I've also been working on our shop at the shopping district. So like I said, our shop that is currently at the shopping district, which is this one, is basically done. I have been doing a little bit of minor renovations here and there. I'm still taking care of lights, but this project is basically done, and in between clips I will be taking care of this, but overall I've just been restocking, making sure everything is basically stocked to its fullest as it can be, and basically we're done with this, so we can actually check this off, and in between clips I'll basically be managing this. So yeah, so to start off today's episode we sadly have to do math. And I will explain a little bit why as to why we need to do that. In the last episode, we actually worked on the tower, and before even working on the tower, we needed to find out the exact location for the center of our base, and which, if you guys don't know, is where our nether portal is going to be. And as of right now, it's down in the deep, dark underneath of the nether roof. And who likes that? No one likes that. Well, I don't like it. Everyone else likes it. So what we're going to do is, as of right now, I'll leave the coordinates on screen. That is the coordinates where in the overworld of where the portal is. And right now is the coordinates where it should be in the nether. So I need to quickly find that. So that would be 35. Oh, right here. Negative 193. Oh, wow. This is going to be a little bit of a walk. So right right here in theory is the place for our portal. Let's hope, and let's light this up. So moment of truth, do we get to the place? We do. Now the question is, does it go back? Oh no, it does not. It does not. It does not. Okay, so we are definitely not going into that portal just yet. So the main reason why I really wanted to do this is because every time I want to go to the nether, to go to the shopping district or wherever I want to go, I always have to fly back all the way to my base. And it's a little bit of a distance, and I want to save fireworks and my durability on my elytra. So having this here is a big help, but sadly, this connects to the underneath of the nether, so I need to do a little bit more of modifications, but I'll take care of that in between clips. So we're going to move on to our new project, which we're looking at right now, and we're going to go on to a creative test world to basically explain what I talked about in the last episode. So for those who did not watch the last episode, I'll leave an iCard there. I talked about how this tower, which is in our creative test world, will be divided into two sections. This will be the regular sugarcane where it'll fall down and go into hoppers, and the other side will be same mechanics, although it's going to be composted into bone meal slash dyes slash, you know what I mean. The reason why I wanted bone meal and just white dye in general is because there's no such thing on the server called a skeleton farm, and no one has found one. It's mainly zombies, spiders, and not skeletons, which is awfully weird. So what we're gonna do is, that's basically the plan. So I think we should start building and preparing for this big project, as we'll need a ton of resources for this. So it is in fact the next day for me, and as of right now we have most, if not all, the stuff ready, such as hoppers, chests, observers, which we have quite a lot of, and we still need to craft up more pistons. And Well, I don't have any more wood, so we have to ask someone. Halo. Halo, where are you?
I am over at my base. There you are.
Oh, I see you. Wait, before I even do anything. Boop. I missed. As per usual. I need wood. I need wood, and I know you are the mother and father of trees. So.
Here's 2 stacks.
And if you guys don't know, I already got another 2 stacks. So this is gonna be a lot. Stay. No. Don't stay. Don't you dare move. Okay, there we go. Here you go. Thank you for the wonderful trees. See ya.
Yep, see you.
Okay, so I think this is enough wood, and I needed... What did I need this for? Oh wait, yeah, I needed it for pistons. Yes, so I will craft these up right now, and let's jump into a time lapse and start building our monstrosity, as I would like to call it. So as I was building this farm, or the monstrosity as I like to call it, a lot of stuff happened. From me dying, I had to buy more resources, specifically wood. I need to get 8 more stacks of logs, which it sounds like a lot, and it may not even be enough. I almost died several times, my elytra almost died, and we're not even 1/4 done. Like, this project is a lot of work. So much so that 1 second of this time lapse that you're watching right now is equivalent to 3 minutes. Now imagine that if this is like a minute, like this is about 3 to 4 hours. I'm not entirely sure how long the time lapse is, but 4 hours worth of work and we're not even 1/4 done. It's a lot, and we even ran into an issue which we need to talk about right now. So our only issue that we're facing right now is light gray dye. We actually ran out of light gray dye. Literally, like, I have all the gravel, I have all the sand, I literally have 3 pieces of light gray dye. Oh. Well, issue resolved then. So, issue resolved. I had no clue that light gray dye was in that shulker box over there. I have to look in my shulker boxes even more frequently, but I actually wanted to show you guys the progress that we have done so far. So as of right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers. All of these 5 layers basically done, and we still need to build another 5 layers down here. All of these layers, build the entire system, and build the entire storage system, which, now to think about it, this is going to even take more time than I expected, so we definitely need to keep on working, but sadly, we're going to take a break from this, as this took me around 4 hours to make, and I don't want to keep on working on this for today's episode, so let's actually solve our issue when it comes to light gray dye. So in order to get lots of light gray dye, there's one of 2 things. That's one of them, actually getting these types of flowers. And as you can see in here, yeah, I actually finished all of this. All of this is done. Like, this is all gone. The other way is to get white dye and black dye and convert it together to get gray dye, and then get gray dye and white dye to get light gray dye. That's too confusing. So luckily, what I have been doing in between clips, along with in the time lapse, I have been getting lots of bone meal, and I'm actually planning on putting this in the farm. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this all up, and one thing that we definitely have to do is find out a better solution when it comes to our bone meal problem. Oh wow, this is very loud, this is very loud, this is very loud. Let me turn that down. I think that's fine. So the only way to get bone meal is through skeletons, and we can't find a skeleton spawner, so we need to find an alternative route when it comes to getting bone meal. So I need to do a lot of research. Wait a second. I have an idea now. Our whole purpose of our sugarcane farm is to use it for gunpowder along with white bone meal, or white dye / bone meal, in which we don't have that right now, but I realized that seeds also give bone meal. So I think I should just, like, build a big entire area, like over in this hill just for like carrots and everything. And this is good for several things actually. I need golden carrots. Like if I don't have my ender chest on me, but I'm running very low on golden carrots. I only have probably this 20 and another stack. So I guess we're gonna be a farmer today. For the majority of today's episode, we're gonna be a farmer. Wow. So to basically break down what I'm trying to say, we're gonna farm carrots, wheat, potatoes, all of those stuff which are compostable, so then they can produce bone meal, and then within that bone meal we can either convert it into white dye temporarily, or use that bone meal for our farm, which will produce light gray dye, and then that light gray dye will go into the tower and building the entire farm. And then that farm will produce all of the necessary stuff like sugarcane and all of those stuff. It's a lot to comprehend, and I can't even comprehend it either. And yeah, as you can tell, I don't have any rockets, nor my elytra's about to break, so we are definitely in a very bad situation right now, but our goal is to try to fix it. So change of plans. We're not going to be building it on this island. Why? Because this is the flower forest, and I have a project in the near future that involves that island. So what we're going to do is to try to find an island, not a flower forest like this one, somewhere around here. I know I own several islands, and I also want to explore, so I guess let's try to find an island. Oh, actually, this may work. Yeah, this may work. This is grass. Nice ocean. At least 100, 200 blocks away. I guess we'll do it here then. So I guess for like the next hour or so, I'm going to be doing this. Just this planting stuff. This is going to be a very long hour for me. So while I was doing this time lapse, it felt really relaxing. I thought it would be basically a very boring task of destroying plants, but it was pretty relaxing. So much so that, and I don't do this ever, I actually turned up the Minecraft sounds, and you can see it right here. I just turned it up, and just imagine, just hear this out. It's so relaxing. And I did this for a full-on hour, and for those who know me, actually, I don't like Minecraft music. It's just too loud, but it felt so relaxing actually hearing it once in a while. But I kept on working and working. I was able to get tons of golden carrots. I was able to get tons of composting done. I got so much resources, and I'd say that this was a pretty successful hour of me doing this. So it's been around 1 hour at least, and as of right now, we have no bone meal here, but over here, oh, is that a, that's a guardian temple? Okay, I'm learning stuff today. I had no clue. We have 61 bone meal. Oh, and now 60. Oh, that's ironic. Well, we at least got 60, but yeah, that's little. But let me show you this. We only had like 4 stacks. Now we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, around 17 stacks of golden carrots. So I would actually like to say that this was a good job well done. So we're going to go on over back to the base and let's start up the farm again. Yeah, this got very loud very quickly. So by the looks of it, we're getting tons of that dye. We got a little bit of red and orange. That's what I want. That light gray dye. So let's see how much we got. So by the looks of it, it's unloading. Yeah, it's still unloading. So let's wait for a little while. I think it's done. I think it's done. So by the looks of it, a stack And, well, let's say, yeah, stacking 24, that's pretty good. So we are definitely going to use this in the next episode, and in between episodes, I will be in fact working on the monstrosity over down there. But let's move on to a different project, and I have been waiting to do this for a little bit of some time. So after episode 1, which is when I actually built this base, I actually always wanted to build a dock, specifically over here. The reason why I wanted a dock? To go fishing, and I've never had the time in any episode to take care of that. So once we have time in today's episode, we're going to take care of that. So I need to first get some resources and try to get some blocks that match like this. So I wanted to use some type of block that is somewhere in this build, and I thought of this one. The reason why I like this block is because it kind of like shows like regular oak wood, but like very wet, because it is after all an ocean. So I feel like over here with the spruce, and I've already crafted some stuff up like all of this, so I guess I'll just start building and see where this takes us. Finally, that awful rain finally stopped, but something like this is what I wanted. I think I'll probably like add a little bit more detail, something like this. My whole purpose of this was basically to have a place for fishing, like so. Fishing, having like a little dock if I want to go out to one of my islands, having a boat area, and also just like if I fall in the water accidentally and I don't have like if I don't have rockets, I could just like fall and then just easily get up. There we go. And then I have some of these trapdoors because it kind of like gives it texture, quote unquote. But I'll be taking care a little bit of more of the detail in between episodes. But we need to do something else. I mean, we have done quite a lot today, and I want to do something else. So I'm actually had a good idea, which is to actually organize all of my shulker boxes, and in between episodes I actually have been organizing it like this. Like I've organized my entire shulker box / ender chest type of thing. So I'm gonna start organizing this, but sadly we need to wrap up the episode as I really have nothing else to do for today's episode. We've completed quite a lot. Today's episode, wow, we did a lot. We kept on working on our sugarcane farm. We actually found another new island and made an entirely new kind of like district over down there for wheat and carrots. And we also built our dock, which I have been waiting to make for a very long time. So I'm pretty happy about all the progress we have made in today's episode. And if you're excited for the rest of the series, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, do all of those YouTube stuff. But sadly, we have to end the episode. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if I won't see you guys now or in the live stream, I will see you guys in another episode of LanzCraft. Bye!